The first time I said, I love you, was in Japanese, and it was an epic grammar fail. I was 15 at the time, and I had been studying Japanese for a year with a tutor, and there was this boy I liked. He was 17. He played the guitar in the school band. I mean, come on. How could I not fall for him? We kind of knew each other. We had each other's phone numbers. So on the New Year's Eve, I texted him, Happy New Year. And then, 私はあなたを好きます. Yeah, I know. I still cringe about it. And I mean, yes, it was sweet and innocent, but grammatically, ouch, still painful. Fast forward to now, 20 years later. I am now fluent in Japanese. I work with the language professionally. I have a degree in Japanese history and culture. And today, in this video, I'm going to teach you how to express your love in Japanese without the awkwardness. Whether you're confessing to your crush or to your partner, or you are just curious how it works in Japanese, we're going to break it down by context so you can express yourself naturally and appropriately. This video has a free PDF companion with all the expressions and explanations that you can get on our Patreon page, following the link in the description. And now, let's get started. Alright, so here is the plan for this video. We're going to cover two main situations when it comes to confessing love in Japanese. The first situation is when the person doesn't know about your feelings yet, so this is an actual confession. The second situation is when the person already knows about your feelings and you are just expressing your love in the moment. Under that first situation, the true confession, we're going to break it down even further and have a look at the polite speech, informal speech, and the differences in the way men and women talk about their love. This way, you'll be able to choose the variant that is most natural and appropriate for your context. Let's start with the basic formula for a love confession. It goes like this. ねいのことが好きです. It sounds very polite and very neutral. Actually, this is the safest way to express your love, so if you're not sure about any context, just go with this phrase. You will show respect for the person, and the person will definitely understand that you're confessing your feelings towards them. What I like about this phrase, about this formula, is its meaning in Japanese. So we have here noun plus no koto, which means concerning this noun and like everything about this noun. Then we have ga suki desu. Here is when it gets awkward because suki is an adjective in Japanese, which can be translated like favorite. And in English, we say it with the verb I like something or I love something. And so this is this difference that makes it hard to translate. My best attempt in translating this is something like everything about you, what concerns you, is my favorite. It really sounds off in English, but I like the meaning in Japanese, and I hope that you too hear that this is like more nuanced and more beautiful in Japanese than just I like you. Now, a quick note about the name part. I recommend using the way you usually address the person. It could be by their title, by their surname, or by their given name. Using the title is the most formal option, and it usually suggests that the person is in a higher position than you. For example, 部長のことが好きです. I like you, manager. Or 先生のことが好きです. I like you, professor. This can raise some ethical concerns and can be a plot for a great dramatic movie. But grammatically, it is correct. A bit less formal way is using the person's surname. In most social situations, Japanese address each other by their surnames using the suffix san, and personal names, given names, are reserved for close friends and family. So let's say that you're confessing your feelings to your colleague called Takahashi Sora-san. In this name, Takahashi is the surname and Sora is the given name. And actually this is a gender-neutral name in Japanese, so we don't know just by looking at the name whether this person is a woman or a man. So if you are normally addressing this person as Takahashi-san, then your confession would be 高橋さんのことが好きです. And if you are a foreigner and if you're watching this video, then you most probably are, there is a good chance that this person introduced themselves to you as just Sora, and you are calling them Sora-san. In this way, you can say ソラさんのことが好きです. And if you want to take it one step further and ask the person to become your girlfriend or boyfriend, you can add 付き合ってください, which means please go out with me, please be my girlfriend or boyfriend. This phrase is gender neutral. Japanese people tend to be very clear when stating their intentions when confessing their feelings. So saying something like, I like everything about you, please become my girlfriend or boyfriend, might sound scary, but this is the exact formula that communicates your feelings and intentions within the Japanese, let's say, framework. And how do people usually respond to their confession? If they're happy, you might hear something like, はい、喜んで, which means yes, with pleasure, or a bit more formal variant would be はい、よろしくお願いします, which is often translated as please take good care of me, but it's more like let's be nice to each other. And if the person is not interested, the most common response is ごめんなさい, which means I'm sorry. And of course, the same goes in reverse. If someone confesses their feelings to you, these are exactly the phrases that you can use to respond. Now, let's move on to less formal situations like schools, where students tend to talk to each other casually. The basic formula stays the same, but the difference between how boys and girls say it becomes more noticeable, so let's explore it. Girls tend to drop the desu at the end of the sentence and might say something like 高橋くんのことが好き. And kun here is the common suffix attached to the surnames of the boys. Boys, on the other hand, can say something like 高橋さんのことが好きだ, or simply 高橋のことが好きだ. Whether they keep the san suffix at the end of the surname of the girl or drop it depends on how close they are to the girl they are confessing to. And what about that final phrase, please be my girlfriend or my boyfriend, which is 付き合ってください. That part really doesn't change because Japanese people tend to be more formal in the situations that can change the status of the relationship. So that part stays the same along with the common responses. So we've talked about confessions of love in formal and informal situations, and now let's move on to something a bit different, which is expressions of love when both people already know how the other feels. So imagine a couple hugging and kissing, and they have this impulse to express their love verbally. A woman might say just 好き or 大好き, I love you a lot. Yes, just one word and it carries the whole meaning. It is common to express the love in female speech just with one word, 好き. In male speech, on the other part, it's more common to add something extra. So the male response to that would be 好きだよ. And yo here works as an exclamation mark. I love you. And you've probably heard the word 愛してる. This one has a very different nuance. It doesn't say just I love you. It expresses the feeling of love that has grown over time and often through hardship. This is not a casual word. A good context for 愛してる would be something like this. Imagine a couple who have been happily married for 10, 20, 30, 40 years, and then, for example, the wife gets seriously ill, and having heard the diagnosis, the husband says, 愛してるよ, which means, be sure that I love you and I'm here for you no matter what. This is the full meaning, the full weight of 愛してる. It expresses a deep and serious feeling, and actually it is more often said by men than women. Honestly, this is a word that you are more likely to hear in a TV drama with a captivating plot than in real life. But it is an important word, so keep it in mind. So, there you have it. Now you know how to express your love in Japanese, from formal confessions to everyday casual expressions of love and even that dramatic 愛してる. If you'd like to review everything that we've covered today, I've put together a free PDF with all the expressions written out for you. You can grab it over on my Patreon page, the link is down in the description. If this video was helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Japanese culture and culture content. Thank you for watching. Follow your heart to express your love in Japanese, and best of luck with that. Follow your creative heart to keep learning Japanese, and we'll see each other next time.